want to share mine. I want to share how I stop addiction, specifically cigarettes. So I was like, look, it boiled down to being nice to myself. So I was like, being nice to myself. I need to treat myself with the utmost respect. See, the things that you let have access to you, and the things you surround yourself around shows you how you value yourself. So I said, man, I need to be nice to myself. So I noticed, hey, and it really boils down to an emotional thing. So emotional thing boils down to an emotional thing. Like, it ain't, I'm like telling myself, this ain't doing nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this ain't doing nothing for me. I gotta just block the sun. I'm like, man, this ain't doing nothing for me. This it's the ROI, if you're looking at a business term, the ROI, no return on investment at all. Fucking my body up. So I was like, so why are you doing it? And I got to the point where I was like, okay, I need to be nice to myself. I need to treat myself better. I need to have self-worthiness, self-love, right? That's another definition of self-love, right? So I said, fuck this shit. I know the first 3 days was the hardest. The first 3 days are going to be the hardest to stop it. Feel like you do any and everything, stop. You know, watch whatever you're going to watch, like, you know, your favorite show, eat where the fuck you're going to eat. Get to those 3 days. So those 3 days you're going to go through the fire. And that fire, that's a chemical imbalance. Your body's having that chemical imbalance, and it's warning. It's like, hey. But see, the body's a good servant. It's a bad master. You run this shit. Your mind do. What do your mind align? You got to get in line. So here, check this out. First 3 days, boom. Okay. Now, after the 3 days, it becomes to a mental exercise. Now it becomes a mental thing, because it's like, okay, you battle through the chemical imbalance. Now you got to fight through the mental, because you got to break the patterns. It's like, oh man, what am I doing? Like, you normally say, man, normally I smoke a cigarette right now, but I'm gonna do something else. And I feel like the best thing to replace, when it gets to the habit part, when it gets to the mental part, where you gotta say, okay, I normally will smoke around this time. Oh, I'm eating. You know, after you eating, let me light one up. I'll be the new post for me. But fuck that. What can I do? So I started to get to the point where I figured out you should do something that will make you breathe heavy. Take a walk, run, push-ups, sit-ups, jump rope, swim, bicycling,